Megalithic structures, those towering stones that have stood the test of time, are a mystery that has captivated historians, archaeologists, and curious minds for centuries. From Stonehenge in England to the Karnak stones in France, these ancient wonders raise profound questions about the civilizations that built them. Were they astronomical observatories, sacred spaces, or maybe something else entirely? Today, we're diving into the theories, the history, and the ongoing debates about these enigmatic monuments. Let's get ready to uncover the secrets of these colossal creations. Megalithic structures have always been a source of wonder. These giant stones, sometimes standing alone and other times arranged in elaborate patterns, speak to a time long before us, yet still stir up endless questions. How did ancient civilizations move these massive stones? What were they for? One thing is clear. These ancient sites have left a lasting impression, sparking all sorts of theories. Some say they were built as astronomical observatories, while others believe they were places of worship or markers of territory. The sheer size and complexity of these structures challenge our understanding of ancient engineering and social organization. And what's even more fascinating, the debate around their purpose is still going strong. As we journey through these stone circles and standing stones, we'll explore the fascinating theories that try to unlock their secrets. And while we may never fully understand their exact purpose, one thing is for sure. These ancient structures offer us a glimpse into the ingenuity and mysteries of our distant ancestors. So, why did ancient people build these massive stone structures? Archaeologists have put forward all sorts of ideas, some more grounded in science than others. One leading theory is that these megaliths were used for astronomical purposes. Ancient cultures could have used these stone circles to track celestial events, like solstices or lunar cycles, which were crucial for agriculture and rituals. Imagine this: using a circle of stones to mark the changing seasons and time the planting of crops. That's next-level calendar making. Other theories suggest these stones were more spiritual than scientific. Perhaps they were considered sacred spaces where ancient people connected with the gods. Maybe these stones were seen as channels between the earthly and divine. And don't forget the possibility that some of these structures were used as markers for boundaries or burial sites, signifying territory or honoring the dead. The truth? We don't know for sure, but that's part of the charm. The range of ideas and interpretations shows just how much we still have to learn about our ancient past. One of the most intriguing aspects of megalithic structures is their astronomical significance. Researchers like Gail Higginbottom have dedicated years to studying the alignment of these stone circles. Their work reveals fascinating patterns that suggest many of these sites were intentionally aligned with celestial events, such as the solstices and the lunar cycles. This isn't just theory, it's backed by data. Studies show that many stone circles were aligned with the sun's rise and set during the solstices, revealing a sophisticated understanding of astronomy. These structures weren't just decorative, they were tools for timekeeping, navigation, and guiding important rituals. When we look at these stone circles today, we can't help but marvel at the advanced knowledge ancient civilizations must have had. They were connecting with the universe in ways that we're only now starting to understand. If you thought the stone circles were all about science, think again. Many scholars believe these structures also had deep spiritual meaning. Imagine ancient communities gathering at these sites to honor the sun, moon, and stars, celestial bodies that held profound significance for their daily lives. Evidence suggests that many megalithic sites were not just ceremonial, but also served as burial grounds. The presence of human remains and artifacts at these sites points to rituals connecting the living with the dead, possibly as offerings to gods or ancestors. These sites could have been central to communal identity, uniting people in their shared beliefs. So, while the stones themselves might be stunning monuments, their true value could lie in their connection to the spiritual and communal lives of those who built them. They weren't just places to stand in awe, They were spaces for meaningful rituals that tied people to their universe and each other. Let's take a closer look at Stonehenge, one of the most famous megalithic sites in the world. This monument isn't just a pile of rocks, it's a feat of ancient engineering. The massive sarsen stones, weighing up to 30 tons, were transported from over 20 miles away, while the blue stones came from 150 miles away in Wales. That's no easy feat when you consider the ancient tools, or lack thereof. How did they manage to move these stones? It's a mystery that has sparked countless theories. Some believe sledges, logs, and even waterways were used to transport these stones. Once they were at the site, ancient builders employed simple tools, wooden and stone levers, to lift and position these massive blocks. Despite the challenges, Stonehenge was built to last. It's a testament to the engineering prowess and dedication of the ancient people who crafted this monument. The questions of how they did it remain, but the evidence of their ingenuity is still standing strong thousands of years later. When it comes to Stonehenge, the theories get a little out there. Some claim the precision and scale of the structure could only have been achieved with extraterrestrial help. Others argue that giants, possibly from ancient folklore, were the ones who moved these massive stones. But perhaps the most charming alternative theory comes from Merlin, the wizard of Arthurian legend. According to some, Merlin used his magical powers to transport the stones from Ireland to England. These fantastical ideas may not be based on hard evidence, but they reflect humanity's fascination with the unknown and our desire to connect with our distant past. These alternative stories remind us how much we love a good mystery. They keep the legends alive and challenge our understanding of what's possible, blending the lines between history, myth, and imagination. Fast forward to the 20th century, and we have Edward Leedskalnin, a Latvian immigrant who spent nearly 28 years constructing Coral Castle in Florida, all by himself. Using huge coral blocks, some weighing tons, Leedskalnin carved and arranged them into intricate structures, all without modern tools. Leedskalnin claimed to have discovered the secrets of the ancient builders, and his mysterious methods have sparked debate ever since. Did he use magnets, leverage, or something else entirely? The mystery behind Coral Castle invites us to think about how we too might achieve the impossible using creativity and resourcefulness. Speaking of ingenuity, meet Wally Wallington, a self-taught engineer who has demonstrated how ancient builders may have moved massive stones using simple tools. Wallington's techniques, like using levers and rollers, show that the construction of megalithic structures doesn't require advanced technology. It just takes smart physics and creativity. By studying Wallington's methods, we get a better understanding of how ancient builders could have achieved feats of construction that still boggle our minds today. His work emphasizes the power of human innovation and reminds us that even without modern tools, the ingenuity of our ancestors was more than enough to create these monumental sites. Even megalithic structures like Stonehenge are vulnerable to the forces of nature. Charles Darwin once observed that earthworms, in their natural activity, can slowly cause stones to sink over time as they shift soil. Couple that with the effects of weathering, erosion, and plant roots infiltrating the stones, and you can see why conservation efforts are so crucial. Preserving these sites is vital to maintaining our connection to the past. Conservationists work hard to protect these ancient structures, ensuring they endure for future generations to explore and appreciate. From ancient engineering feats to celestial alignments and wild theories, megalithic structures like Stonehenge continue to captivate us. We've only scratched the surface of these incredible monuments, but the mystery remains. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the secrets of the past, make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and share your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think these structures were for? Let's continue the conversation and explore more ancient mysteries together. Thanks for watching.